In this segment of Hometown Talents and Treasures, marathoner and fitness expert Nina Caron. Nina was the first female to cross the finish line at the Bay State Marathon on October 20th with a time of 2 hours and 56 minutes. Nina was an Olympic trial qualifier in the marathon event in 2004, and she was also the Grand Prix champion in her age category in both 2002 and 2003. Nina now works as a nutritionist and personal trainer at Yang's Fitness Center in Andover, and that's where we caught up with her. Congratulations on winning the Bay State Marathon.
Thank you so much. It was really a great day for me.
And so you are such an inspiration to a lot of women, runners especially. You've done a lot of running and you've been a champion for many years. What motivates you to run?
It's a passion like anything else. I just love the sport. I love the act of running. It does so much for me physically, also emotionally, spiritually. I think that all those components play into it for me. And I have a strong competitive spirit, so that it's a constant challenge for me to get to a different level, a higher level. And I'm just really grateful at this point in my life that I can still do it and still run well.
How many marathons have you run? 5
Yes.
marathons. And so what goes into training?
A lot. There are so many components that go into a really well thought out, disciplined training schedule. There's a nutritional piece. There's the emotional, like psychological wellness piece. Obviously, the physical training is the majority of it. And I think just having for me anyway, a lot of experience. I mean, like anything else, to run really well, to be a smart runner, to be able to be race sharp, you have to have a good deal of experience under your belt. And I'm really fortunate because I work with a great coach. I've been working with Fernando Braz for over 10 years. He's a great friend. He's an awesome coach, and he's been a great support for me.
You talk about, the physical part of it being, you can go back and forth.
Oh, no. Go.
You talk about the physical part being very important, but I'm sure the rest and taking time off is also a critical component.
And the older we get, the more important that recovery piece becomes. And it's interesting. I went to a great workshop a couple weekends ago by Nancy Clark. She's a very well-respected, known nutritionist. She's an athlete herself. And she said to us, she asked everybody in the room, I mean, most of the people there I don't think were athletes, but she said, how many of you would consider yourself athletes? And we, some of us put our hands up, and she said, so how would you define yourself as an athlete as opposed to a recreational person that's interested in exercise? And different people gave answers and specific, reasons why they consider themselves athletes. But she said, if you ask me, the most important reason or the most important distinction between a recreational exerciser and an athlete is that person that understands the value of recovery and rest. So I thought that was an awesome answer. I thought, and she hit it right. She got it right. I mean, in order to be a very well-trained, successful athlete, you have to understand the importance of recovery, rest, and again, good nutrition, support, and psychological and emotional, the ability to stay focused and to train the way, to set your goals and stay with the training schedule and then be able to execute at the end of the day.
A lot of people say, running, that's so boring. I don't want to spend my time running on a treadmill on a road. What do you say to people who haven't taken that first step?
It's like anything else. You have to put your baby toe in the water before you swim 10 miles. I mean, it's something, I think you're right, it can be daunting for somebody that's never attempted to run a mile, but like anything else, taking it one step at a time, a progressive plan, and like anything, your goal has to be attainable. It has to be reasonable and something that's not going to be intimidating, something that you can say, okay, I'm going to break this down into smaller parts, step by step, maybe start out walk, run, build on that, build on the distance, build on the pace, but progressively and in a smart way. And again, getting the adequate amount of rest in between the runs, maybe getting some professional guidance if you're really serious about hitting a certain goal or target. all those things are really important.
Women have certainly come far in distance running. You think back to when women couldn't even run, were not allowed to run the Boston Marathon. Then you had Bobby Gibb, Roberta Gibb run unofficially. Since then, Uta Pipping, Joan Samuelson, Joan Benoit Samuelson. How far have we really come as women long-distance runners?
Oh, I think we've made huge strides. I mean, think about all the media coverage that the women are given now, all the intensive training programs, all the attention they're given and the credit they're given. And I think too, what's really important here, I know of a lot of groups, youth groups, programs for
Girls on the
yes,
Run.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, that help not only with the physical training, but it's really a way for these girls to gain self-confidence, to realize that they have a potential that they are starting to realize through their running, and I think it's done so much for not just adult professional runners or athletes, but for youth, for the female youth groups, and it's a really great way for these girls to feel empowered. I guess that would be the best way to put it.
So what's your message to girls and women listening and perhaps considering running?
All I can say is this: you can do whatever you believe. If you believe in yourself and you set goals, I so believe that you can do anything you set your mind to, as long as you just stay focused and stay positive and hang in there. You can do anything in life if you put your mind to it.
Nina, congratulations again.
Thank you very much.
Keep your eye out for health and fitness segments with Nina on Hometown Talents and Treasures called Train for Change. We're going to talk about everything from cardio versus weights, the best way to strengthen your core, to the latest trends in fitness.